Hello and welcome to another video on Shopify. What is Shopify? Why Shopify? What are the features that provide Shopify for merchants, customers, and business? So in today's video, I'm gonna talk more about the history of POS, which is one of the features that allow Shopify to merchants. And over the couple last videos, what I have done is to understand more about what is Shopify, which is an e-commerce that comes with a lot of tools out of the box, where it focuses on things that are tedious uh, in the commerce operations, such as product management, inventory management, payment processors, as well as shipping. In Shopify, according to their blog, right? So Shopify can be seen as a set of layers, where on the layer one, you have the Shopify core product that once you buy one of the Shopify plans, you can have access to templates for the look and feel of your storefront, as well as selling tools to sell on different sales channels, whether it is the marketplace or the social media, as well as in different place, sales in different place, whether it's in person, in the web, mobile, brick and mortar locations, as well as pop-up shops or these temporary retail shops. Also, it comes with some one of the most powerful and secure, allegedly, according to them, checkout. It includes uh, payment processing, as well as SEO and marketing tools, so you can know how your users are engaging with your online stores and their products. So how your users are engaging, and what is the customer buyer experience, the customer buying experience. And if you can fine tune your applications, you can go with by rely on the API tools from Shopify. And the second layer is that once your business start to get some traction, scale, your needs evolves to, and that is when they provide things like Shopify Balance and Shopify funding for your business, and just to mention a couple of one. And especially once you get traction, and you want to develop an application or your store, particularly here, when you build your business and wants to add new features to improve your business operations. Okay, now it is time to build or add extensions to your online store or to your merchant admin dashboard. And that's where uh, developers or this trust third-party developers comes in, because now you can go with something called the Shopify App Store, similar to the Apple Store or the Google Play Store from Google, quite redundant, but from Android device. So in there, you can choose whatever application you want to, over thousands of thousands. So anything that you can imagine, you can append that to your business for a particular operation that you want to improve. So from the latest SMS chat app to the hottest new social media platforms ads tools. And you can also or go with a Shopify expert that allow you to build these extensions, or you can go with yourself. And when it comes down to understand the reason, according to them, of why Shopify, allegedly this has one of the largest e-commerce community. that span over 175 countries. However, when it comes to receive payments, okay, it reduced vastly, okay. But in any case, is uh, one of the features or one of the benefits that they came off, or the trade-off of using Shopify. Also, it empowers creative expression because now you can improve your look and feel of your applications as well as the buyer customer experience and also the merchant admin dashboard as well as the Shopify POS. It also comes with some of the most integrated uh, or is allegedly one of the most commerce integrated platforms out of the box. So you don't need to handle unnecessary and complexity thing when it comes to grow your business. Uh, and it allows you to scale. So the several features here can be divided into, as I mentioned before, the customers, the the merchants and the business. So let's go to first. Let's go with the merchant first. So first you have is storefront, which allows you to create new ways to sell that delight customers, boost sales by building loyalty using this custom storefront. And here it's important to understand that there are several touch points or place of interaction with your brand. That can be the web, the mobile, the marketing, third party service, print, people, and products. So, even though, so recognize this is important because with that, now you can see what are the things that storefront allow you. Okay, so for example, allow you to build custom storefronts, web custom storefront. Again, this is one of the touch point, okay, as well as integrate commerce into your mobile app, whether it's on iOS or Android. This is another touch point, the mobile, or integrate or inject a shopping moment into your games where your already engaged audience exists using the Unity SDK. So this is another uh, touch point, which is the same as the mobile. Okay, and also you can use custom storefronts. Okay, so they mention here. So sell on custom channels using the storefront API to have full control on the or to have full creative control of the purchase experience. And purchase experience can be online shoppings or in-store retail, cafes and restaurants, electronic stores, travel booking, grocery shopping, car dealerships. So this is just one feature, storefront. The other is social channel integration as well as the sales channel. So this is where you can promote and sell your products, whether it's digital or physical, and across different or social media and, or marketplace. So it is important to understand the distinction between the sales channels and the touch points, which are, as I mentioned before, touch points according to interaction-design.org is that's right, is that it's place of interaction that the customer having with your brand. Whereas the sales channels are planned point of interactions. So planned points of interaction here is the social media, okay, where you have places like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. So turn your followers into customers, find new shoppers, grows your brand audience, and build customer loyalty with social selling. This is one place, okay? Social media. And the other is digital marketplace. So sell your product where people search. For example, Google, or brand, put your product in one of the largest brand. Sorry, put your product in one of the uh, largest be Jesus, one of the largest retailers. For example, Walmart. Okay, so then I look now at the something called Shop app, which is a digital AI assistant uh, that allow customers to make it easy to check out, track order, and shipping details. And to be more specific, more technical here, Shop app is a wrapper. It's a Shopify. It's a wrapper around the Shopify database using ChatGPT to promote or and with discovery business and while searching and buying their products. So that's actually something great, something cool to speed up that process. And also then I look at something called the POS. So understand the POS and the retail because POS is a system that is used to process transaction and accept payments in person. So when I look now at the history of the POS, okay, like this. So the history of the POS, uh, according to mobiletransaction.org. Interesting. I didn't know that it was a website, mobile transaction. You're on you are on our UK site. We have others too. hmm Interesting. Compare card readers, mobiletransaction.org. Who found it? Bulimia. All right research about contact privacy. Mm, okay. So mobile transaction. Okay, so the whole point of this is to understand is the history of the point of sale from 19th century cash register to cloud POS. Okay, uh, so I know this might be quite a little bit boring for a lot of people. Why do you need to know about this? Like, don't trust me. Don't trust me. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it when you try to explain that to someone else. And you may say, "Well, you need to explain that to someone else." Okay. So, for example, why do you need to explain that if you have, let's say, a pair of shoes, and if I take away from you, what do you need to explain that for you? Or if you have, for example, a Starbucks coffee, and then I take away from you, why do you need to explain it to me? In any case, so knowing more about the history of the point of sales from 19th century cash register. So uh, this is just a quick overview of this. So imagine you shop without a point of sale or any reliable means of tracking the day's sales. So this was the reality of many shop owners before 1880s. Trader had little insight into their transaction or income, and it was relatively easy for staff to steal from the takings. So they, this is something interesting because in the 1880s, that was a reality of a lot of shop owners. So they have little insight into their transactions or income. Okay, so this chain, when an unknown saloon owner from Ohio got an idea that will change business forever. And let's go back to the beginner for a detailed history of the POS, a point of sale. So this was a reality in the 1880s. What happened in the war in the 1880s? So, for example, here in Argentina, there was a lot of people fighting, fighting. Yeah, from wars, Akia Wars, War of the Pacific. Okay, First Boer Wars, Anglo-Egyptian War, British troops occupied Cairo, Sino-French War. Interesting. Serbo-Bulgarian War, international conflicts, American Indian Wars. Jesus. From 1622 to 1918. 1881, Sioux chief Sitting Bull leads the last of his fugitive people in surrender to United States troops at Fort Beaufort in Montana. Frequent lynchings of African Americans in the southern United States during 8 years 1880s and 1890s. Okay, this is showing them for all right. Interesting. In the 80s, prominent political events: the Praetorian Convention, the Chinese Exclusion Act. What the hell? All immigration of Chinese labor for 10 years. International Meridian Conference, the prime of the world. Berlin Conference. Mhm. Technology. Uh, but at that moment, architecture, home insurance building, the first skyscraper in history becomes the tallest main structure ever built after it officially opened in 1885. Home insurance building. Holy moly. March 21, 1881, the Eiffel Tower is inaugurated. Opens May 6 at 300 meters. Its height exceeds the previous tallest structure in the world. Interesting. So, uh, Coca-Cola was invented. Coca-Cola was invented. Okay. Yeah, Coca-Cola was invented. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. But I just want to know more about is what's going on in the. Yeah, I just want to know more about what's going on here in this year, right? This is birth and death. Interesting how they organize this. Uh-huh. The international white slave trade affair scandal in Brussels is exposed and attracts international infamy. The journal Science. but they don't mention anything about the Argentina and Venezuela. It's like they barely exist. Okay, so at that moment, Argentina, okay, and in Venezuela, okay, at that moment, uh, Guzman Blanco, holy hell, Guzman Blanco, okay, el liberalismo amarillo, all right, okay, history of Argentina here, conquest of the desert, Paraguayan War, uh conquer of the desert. What about this? Federalization of Buenos Aires. Ironclad, Almirante Brown, is officially launched from London shipyard. Julio Argentino Roca begins his term as president. And this is when this, okay, Julio Argentino Roca in Guzmán Blanco. Okay, Julio Argentino Roca y Guzmán Blanco. Okay, okay. So in any case, so at the 1880s, okay, where Guzman Blanco in Venezuela or Roca began his mandate in Argentina. So in the 1880s, right, they traded on the U.S. The business shop or the shop owners on the U.S. has a problem. They have little insight of their transaction or income, and staff can easily steal from them. So this changed. Okay, so this changed when an unknown salon owner from Ohio got an idea. And after the American Civil War, okay, after the American Civil War in late 1880s, many American businesses grew and had to hire strangers to assist customers. Exactly after the American Civil War in the late 1880s. So Guzman Blanco, Roca in Argentina. Okay. After the American Civil War in the late 1880s, many American businesses grew and had to hire strangers to assist customers. It was very easy for these hires to pocket the money given by customers, and there was no way to monitor sales. So internal thief was rife in Barber's shop. This changed when the saloon owner James Ritty from Dayton, Ohio, invented the first mechanical cash register. So James Ritty from Dayton, Ohio, invented the first mechanical cash register. So after the American after the American Civil War, many people in the late 1880s, okay, many American business grew and had to hire strangers to assist customers. Many store owner or many store owner many shop owners, exactly, many shop owners has to hire, yeah, many shop owner has to hire strangers to deal or to assist customers. And it was very easy for these hires to pocket the money. And it was very easy for this hire to pocket the money. To pocket the money given by customers. To pocket the money given by customers. So this changed when James Ritty from Dayton, Ohio, ranged James Ritty, Ritty. So, it has his last name sounds like a biscuit or some kind of. It, his last yeah his last name sounds like a biscuit or some sort of uh, some sort of snack. Uh, a sweetie, sweet snack. Yeah. So James Ritty, from Dayton, Ohio, invented the first mechanical cash register. Invented the first mechanical cash register. Jesus fucking Christ. The first mechanical cash register. National Museum of North American. Ritty's incorruptible cash. The first cash register model ever made. As soon as he arrived home in Dayton, James Ritty and his brother worked on his concept and to develop this. The design was patented in Ritty's incorruptible cash. So overwhelmed with the responsibility of running two businesses and preferring the salon life, Ritty sold the company to Jacob H. Eckert. Mhm. Overwhelmed with the responsibility of running two businesses, the saloon and the company to produce this cash mechanical cash register. Okay, so he sold the company to Jacob H. Eckert, whose name is like this. So now he add this amount purchase from mechanical to electronics. Okay. So it was the seller's responsibility to enter all transactions on the till, and when he or she pressed the total button, the till drawer opened and the bell chimed. Ah, who renamed it National Manufacturing Company in 1881. Eckert, mhm, who renamed National Manufacturing Company in 1881. National Manufacturing Company. Eckert thought the cash register needs more features to be successful, so he added a cash drawer and tweaked the bell that ran the sales. It was the seller's responsibility to enter all transactions on the till. Mhm. So it was Jacob H. Eckert thought Eckert, that last name, Eckert. Eckert's family farms and season. Pick your own crops. Eckert. 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 It was the seller's responsibility to enter all transactions. So what he did, Jacob Eckert, is to Eckert thought the cash register needed more features to be successful, which is this. Eckert thought the cash register needed more features to be successful, so he added a cash drawer and tweaked the bell that runs the cells in. So it was the seller's responsibility to enter all transactions on the till, and when he or she pressed the total button, the till drawer opened and bell chimed. And so it was the Jacob H. Eckert. It sounds like a. Do you have any picture of that? Cash register? According to them, time toast. They put a timeline here. History of the cash register. Jacob H. Eckert. Patterson bought the rights to Ritty's invention from Jacob H. Eckert, who has purchased the right from Ritty. The price $50,000. What the hell? $6,500. He renamed the company to the National Cash Register from the National Manufacturing Co. and started to put the register into production. That company is known as NCR, the global technology firm. What? What the hell? Did that exist, a company? Holy shit! Holy fuck! Holy hell! What the fuck? National company. Oh my fucking god! He renamed the company the National Cashier Register from the National Manufacturing. Exactly, National Manufacturing Co. and start to put register into production. The company is now known as RC, the global technology firm. What the hell? And John H. Patton, he made James Ritty cash register into a fortune. The goddamn! Holy hell! History of cash register. Time toast. I get it why they got the name. I was toast, man. I was completely toast. The person who, I don't know if that is the actual photo from them. James Ritty was the first person. It's like two. It's like no, man. It's like was the first person to make the first cash register. He looks like a very nice man. Holy moly, Patterson. 84 companies sell cash register, but only 3 actually survive long term. 84 companies sell cash registers, but only 3 actually survive long term. Patterson, who aggressively bought out of his competition and had a flair for sales, set up an inventions departments to create bigger and better thief-proof registers. 84 companies sell cash register, but only 3 actually survive long term. God damn it. God damn it. Holy fuck, 84? And only 3 survive? No, I mean, it's that 3 divided by 84? Holy shit, nigga, it's like, that was 3%. Oh my god. Holy hell. but only three actually survived. Patterson, who aggressively bought out his competition and had a flair for self, set up an invention department to create bigger and better chief-proof register. Holy shit! Welcome to the market. Welcome to the competition. So, um, that's an interesting timeline, time toast. Uh, oh my god. Holy hell. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. this is this is interesting, by the way. This is whole completely interesting. Yeah, yeah. So that'll be all for this video. Take care. Bye bye.